Yar, boys and girls, welcome back to Forsaken Isle. My name's TSDS, and boys and girls, last episode I sort of ran out of stuff to do, and I said that I would go and check online and kind of see. Oh fuck! I hit an orange. Kind of see what else there is for me to kind of do and finish in the game, and it seems we've basically kind of done it. I looked, and I'm just going to feed these little... oh, for fuck's sake, I got 3 and now I need 1 more. God damn it. I never worked out how to split them. Let's see, can I split them? Is it like Alt? No. Control? Shift? Something? No. Okay, well, fuck it. I just wanted a single one. God damn it, where's my chest? Yeah, so I checked online, and it seems that hell is the furthest you can go down. And, oh, there's a parrot. What is that? Hell is the furthest you can go down, and the boss, the Minotaur boss that we killed at one time, he seems to be pretty much the only boss at the moment, other than the snowman from that new, the Christmassy type patch. So, yeah, there's not actually that much for me to do in this game anymore, unfortunately. So I figured maybe as the last episode of the series, I probably will return if there's a bit more, but I thought maybe what would be nice is if I gave a little bit more feedback on the game, shared my thoughts, whether or not I think it's worth picking up now, and, general kind of stuff. So if you're watching, Mr. Developer, I understand that it's in early access. Oh, Mr. Developer, I don't judge. I don't know why I said that. I understand it's early access, so, take what I say with a grain of salt. So, the first thing I guess we can talk about is the music in the game, or rather, I suppose, the lack of music in the game. I mean, you can hear now there's there's ambient sounds, and the general sound effects of the game is pretty good. I've not got too many complaints. There's one that I'll get to in a minute, but yeah. There's obviously no music in this game. There's one sound. If I go underground, you're probably not going to hear it now anyway. Look at these spooky guys. They want some. Yeah, there's that one little track when you're underground, that type thing. You've heard it a bunch of times. But obviously, it's early access, so I can assume that a bunch of music's going to go back into the game. And you could see, I think, on the trailer, there's some more kind of like Caribbean type cheerful music, so that's obviously getting worked on. Now, the other thing with the sound, I would say, that could perhaps be maybe adjusted, and again, I know it's early access, but the mining sound, because when you're playing without the music, which is what I've basically been doing all the time, the only sounds really that come from this game is this. And, after a while, that gets a little bit annoying. And this is actually quite high-pitched. This is higher pitched than I remember it sounding. But my thoughts are maybe what could perhaps be nicer is if mining was a bit more of like a earthy, like hidden stone type sound, and not such a high-pitched type noise. This is only a very, very small complaint, though, and it's not really, well, fuck it, but yeah, that would be maybe nicer, because when you've been playing for a long time, and you're just mining, because that's quite a big part of the game, and it's just tick, 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 that can be a bit annoying. But anyway, so that's basically it for sound. Oh, here's the sound, actually, the music. See, I got it exactly correct when I tried to sing it earlier. Exactly correct. All right, so now I've been having a few thoughts about like other kind of like mechanics and stuff, and I seem to think that when I did my stairs and I went down to the bottom, like pretty much, I feel as if that was really easy. I'm looking for my stairs actually. They might be in here, and I'm gonna put it down to I think the stairs that I used, or that the current version of the game I was playing when I did this, they couldn't have been working correctly. So let's see. So you see these stairs. I don't need to take them out of my inventory actually. So stairs 1 allows access to deeper cavern layers. So okay, that's pretty understandable. This one can be placed at depth 1 or above. I don't really know what that means. So I can only place this on like I take it where I am now is depth 1 because the level above is the surface. So maybe this is, but then I can't place iron stairs lower? I don't understand really. And gold stairs, tier 3, can be placed at depth 2 or above. So that I don't really understand. But I figure the way the stairs were supposed to work was that you can only use the wooden stairs to go down a certain amount of levels. And then after that, you had to like get some like the iron stairs, and then you needed iron stairs to get down further levels, and then eventually you'd need gold stairs to get all the way to the bottom. That's how I assumed it was going to work, but it seems I can just go all the way to the bottom with wooden stairs. So I don't know. what the kind of the deal with that is, and I don't understand really the total tips of the stairs. So, and another thing I was thinking with the layers, and again, I know that probably the team or the person working on this is very little. So there's like maybe one person or a few people working on the game, and they've probably got all these ideas already. But I just thought, maybe I just throw out a few of my ideas and maybe see if anything sticks. So one thing I noticed kind of when I was playing is that there's only really any point in exploring like this area that I'm on now, this depth, and then the bottom one. Like, because I can find gold and everything else on the bottom one. So there's no point in any of these layers between. Plus the fact they all look the same. So I know that you're probably going to like make changes to this later. But probably one easier thing you could do would be to change like the color palette of the levels. And that would give maybe a bit more of a visual representation that, oh, you're getting deeper, things are changing. So maybe like the first few levels are kind of like how they are now. And then you go deeper and then, I don't know, it's a bit more like the rocks are green or something, and the floor is like green, and then you go deeper and deeper, and then they're all blue, and then they're like purple or something, and you think, okay, so I've made it down, I'm on the green layer now, all right, that's interesting, things have changed, okay, I get my little iron stairs, I go deeper, oh, everything's purple now, that's kind of weird, like, I wonder what else is on this level, that kind of like feeling it might help to kind of give. I'm not like, an expert, but that's just my kind of thought on it. What else did I think of? Fun. What is this? I did a little list. I tried to do some little quick thoughts, so I wouldn't be too kind of. All right, there. That's another one. So food. I've noticed as I've been playing, the food only grows on the level that you're currently on. So if I would dig these berry bushes up like this, and I would place one down, and then I'd go upstairs, and I'd spend like fucking 10 weeks up here. When I go downstairs, I'd be surprised if that has grown at all. So it seems to be that the food can only grow, or the crops can only grow when you're on that level, and I assume it's when they're basically loaded. So when you're in a different like kind of depth level, they're not loaded, so they're not kind of growing. So that's something that obviously I assume you'd probably fix anyway. And it's not I guess yeah, something like that should be kind of fixed. Maybe crops underground shouldn't be so easy to grow as well, because like I did assume when I first planted these ones down in my base that I need water, and that doesn't seem to be the case. So and again, like, I know you've already got tons of shit to work on, so that's kind of fine. So fuck, right. Change the money. Food and stairs working better, different color. I don't know the recipe. Yeah. So my last idea that I had that I thought maybe would be quite good is because when I'm looking at this recipe book, like, I don't know what the fuck half of this stuff is. Like, I'm looking at all this black stuff. I'm like, okay, what's that? Recipe. It requires something. That's like a bow. It's like a potion. That's an arrow. Like, I don't know what a whole bunch of this stuff is. And I've got to the end of this game, pretty much. And I've still not ever been able to craft the gem stuff. Now, I looked up the gem crafting recipe and what you kind of can make from that. And it basically is some, like, you can get some magic robes and a few, like, magic weapons. They probably would have been quite useful for me earlier in the game. Now, I basically, like, the Flame Ride armor that I have, that's the best armor in the game at the moment. There's no Flame Ride weapon. It's not currently in the game. So it's kind of useless to me now, which is fine, because, it's stuff that you develop as you go through the game. I just didn't discover it, because I could never work out the crafting recipes. But I thought maybe... Now, you come across a lot of chests of random shit when you're, like, exploring. And obviously I know that there's not much in them at the moment in terms of variety. You've got, like, your little blue boots and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. But I thought maybe, what if there was an item that it was just a single consumable, and it allowed you to reveal one recipe on this grid, anyone you wanted. So you could, like, you come across it in a chest, and that could be maybe the main item of the chest or something, I don't know. And then you just, I don't know how you use it, but then you can just, like, click on one of these, and boom, it displays it. So it's this. And yeah, okay, so that one there, that's yellow carpet. White carpet and yellow dye. I know how to make that now, because, like, there's some things that I just couldn't work out for the life of me, and I thought if maybe I could just discover a few things, like what the hell is some of this, then maybe that'll kind of work. Like, there was the bone ingot things, and there's a bone anvil I read somewhere, but I never worked out how to make. This is probably it. This is probably the bone anvil. If I could have one of those items, I'd just be like, bang, okay, I need, I don't know, 2 bones and a pile of skeletons or something, shit, I don't know, and then that's how I make it. Okay, I know it. So I thought maybe that'd be quite a good idea for, like, an item that you could just come across. Not saying that you could maybe craft, because then I know they could maybe get a bit overpowered or something if you could just unlock everything, but I thought maybe that'd be kind of nice. What was the other thing? Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. And then, like, when I first found these water walking boots, I thought, oh, alright, they're blue, they look pretty cool and stuff like that. And when I put them on, I didn't see any like visual thing that I was actually wearing them. So I thought maybe like because you can see he's got boots. I'll zoom in for you. You can see he's got little brown boots and stuff, little baggy balls there. But when I put these on, I don't see them. So I thought maybe it'd be nice if like visually you'd like see the little blue boots and stuff like that. And then because people like when they get gear and equipment in them and then kind of looking and saying, oh, it looks like this now and stuff. So yeah, that's one thing that I thought would maybe be cool as well. But that's basically it. So I have enjoyed the game. I would say, like, for anyone watching, if you're interested in buying the game or playing the game, if you've enjoyed the stuff that you've seen, because what I've played is pretty much the majority of what there is in the game. So at this stage, I don't know, can I recommend buying it at full price? Because obviously there's not a huge amount there, but it is early access, so you understand that when you buy a game that there's not going to be kind of much in there. But I have really enjoyed playing this game. I think it's been very fun. I kind of like the graphics of it. I do like the gameplay. I like these fucking little pigs. Look at the way they bounce. But yeah, so I would say that maybe I'm excited to see where this game goes. I'm excited to see if there's more content. Like, there was a patch not too long ago, Christmas time. They've added money. I did look up the money thing. I think there was maybe like there was some NPC you can find somewhere that like sold you a few Christmas-looking clothes or something. So that's pretty much kind of it with the money at the moment. So, pardon me. As you can tell, there's a lot of like stuff to be worked on in the game that they're getting worked on at the moment. But it takes a long time because I think they do have quite a small team. So, yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed it. I think it's been fun. If you've enjoyed me watching, then thank you very much. What I might do is probably start like maybe a Korea Let's Play, because Korea is quite a nice game as well. I have played that one before, but I didn't play it. Oh, it's been fucking ages since I played that game, actually. But yeah, so I guess that's kind of it, really. I killed this little fucker here. Yeah, he's dead. Wraith Dust. Resource. Yeah, so, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. I guess there's not much left for me to do now, but like, stare out into the ocean and await my ship. My old party ship, because I'm alone on this island now. I've got me animals, but there's no one else here, so it's a bit lonely. I'll just stand here in the dark. Game safe, that's good. I always forget to do that. But yeah, thank you boys and girls for watching, and I'll see ya. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor.